This is the first episode of what I'm going to start calling Roll Initiative. And we have someone missing today. But right now, we have myself. My name's Pedro, and I'm the DM. And I'm gonna have you guys
introductions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys go in turns to say. You can say like your gamer tag and then your character name. You can introduce yourself as a character, because
I'm XX360 new school woman pisser. XX.
all right, we're gonna have Tyler to go first.
A little note to the audience. Oh, well, most of us are gay in here. I guess that's just a thing that's gonna happen.
I'm gay number 1. That's gay number 2.
I'm technically bi, but whatever.
Still gay.
Still like men.
All right, Tyler, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
All right. You just said my name, but okay.
That's true. I forgot about
so,
John Spiky Ball. Continue.
Am I even allowed to say it? I'm Phukfays Cornelius with Bit. And I'm a Shadow Bane, barbarian. And I'm married. Happily married, by the way. Happily engaged to Tammy. You're welcome. Alright, next.
Alright, up next we're gonna have FluffieBear. Go ahead.
Hello, I am FluffieBear. My character is a kobold. He's a short little guy. He is like newly introduced. I was about to say indoctrinated. Not that. Newly, introduced into the church. It's about all there is to know about him. He's 2'11".
Alright.
Next.
Go ahead, Sharkbait.
Oh, I didn't say my character's name. It's Xilderth. Go ahead, now go on.
So my character's name is Dexter, and my character is a lone survivor from his town that he technically burned down by his actions. I'm a ranger, and I don't remember.
All right. But then go ahead, Crisis.
Okay. My name is Crisis. My character is Imenia. She is a druid from a family of like a long line of druids. Still in place like that. She is about 5'5", deep leg, and yeah.
All right. Also, I realized that I should probably. I'll do it for the next episode. I'll put your guys' pronouns on there because I know Crisis goes she, her.
The character pronouns or like the player pronouns?
The player pronouns.
Oh, yeah.
And the character pronouns. Why not? But Crisis is. This is the first time Crisis is with us. Hasn't been introduced into the story quite yet, but this is their first time. This is a story that we've already been playing, a campaign that we've already had going for a while that we've called Shadow Bane. That's the name of the party. But the story is in a realm called Tornim. It's a homebrew world that I made, a world of magic and development that is to be made and has been made. But our story follows a party called Shadow Bane in a great and powerful kingdom called Luneth. The last time we left off on our last session, the party had just killed and stopped the evil cultists, or heroic, depending on how you see it. A real moral question. From sacrificing the entire kingdom to save the realm from an apocalyptic future. Leave the party with a prophetic warning: as the betrayal of tribe, the gods shall fall. the flesh of a demon, the flesh of a dragon fallen from grace, the feather of a cursed human father, an arm of a warrior of man, the blood of an offspring of the greedy, love of a prideful man, corpse of a kinslayed, head of the body, and blood of a primordial shall combine to open the gates of the past. Upon the past return, the fall of civilization is at hand. Along with this prophetic message, they were also left with a message which the party has still yet to pass on. They are now left with a looming danger that they may or may not have brought upon the realm, and a prophecy that they do not know what to make of yet. And now, with this session, we are we're flying through the clouds. We see, as we fly past the clouds and we descend down, we see the mountaintops covered in snow. As we go down, the snow starts to thin until we only see rock and gravel and cliff sides, boulders, things that are, mundane to a great mountain. These mountains we know as the Phukfays Mountains. And we descend lower and lower until we reach the foot of the mountain, where we find a small, quaint village with a lush grass and beautiful flowers around, with a lot of movement. There are people going around carrying logs, people carrying wagons and carts of food, other supplies that they need. You see that they're like preparing for what you might assume is the winter that's coming. And there are kids playing.
Is it just me, or can we not hear the tab?
You might have it muted. Or
No, I just started playing it anyway on my end anyway, so I can just listen.
how'd you leave it up so you know which one I'm playing?
Yeah.
Working out.
But we are not following any of the kids on the street. We're not following any of the people on the street. Instead, Dexter, you wake up, and as you open your eyes, you find to see that above you is a cottage roof, and you are in like a nice warm bed. But around you is not things that you normally have around you. You do remember, though, they are things from your childhood. You see toys, your childhood room. As you look at your hands, you are not in your grown-up body. You are a child once more. What do you do? What do you want to do?
Do I have the recollection of you as an adult, or am I like?
Yeah, you have the recollection of you as an adult, but you don't have any of your items with you.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's any magic going on?
Sure.
We'll let this 5 minutes.
We'll just let it go.
The ages.
Yeah.
All right. So you got a 15.
I got a 15.
Yeah, I can see it. With the 15, you don't notice anything that is magical around you. It is your same old room from when you were a child.
I'm gonna walk out.
As you walk out of your door, you recognize it's your same childhood house. Your room is at like the middle, and to your right is your parents' bedroom, and then all the way at the end is the bathroom, and across from your parents' bedroom is your sister Riley's room. To your left is your brother's room. And then down further on the left is the end of the hallway, which goes out into the living room and the kitchen.
Go to the kitchen and grab a knife.
Alright, so you go out there to the kitchen, and you hear, as you get closer, you hear like ruckus. You hear sizzling, you hear water, and you hear like what sounds to be a knife like chopping. As you step out there and you speak, you're greeted by a familiar voice. It's your mother. It's like, oh, Dexter, I didn't know you woke up. How do you feel?
alive.
Oh, yeah, of course I'd be alive. Why wouldn't I?
Can you imagine
You-
your child just waking up and telling you that?
She says, did you have a nightmare?
Maybe? I don't know.
Oh. Here, let's go ahead and take a seat at the kitchen table. I'll serve up some food for you. Food's about to be ready real soon. You can go ahead and sit down next to your brother. And you see next to her is your sister, who's also helping her prepare food, like just washing vegetables and stuff. And as you sit down, she turns around to see you, and she gives you like a nice warm smile, and she says, "Good morning, Dexty.
Riley!
So nice to see you too."
What's for breakfast, Ma?
You know, the usual. We just got some eggs, but your father should be coming in from town pretty soon. He should be coming home with a village leader. They had a trip over there recently, so they're coming back. And I hear he's coming back with a gift for you. Your mom comes up with a plate full of eggs and some hash browns that are like perfectly cooked, and some bacon strips. I said, "Here you go, honey."
God.
Your brother says, "Hey, I'll trade you my hash browns for your bacon." What? He just looks at his butter knife and he's like, "What?
Yes. The butter knife.
Why would you want the butter knife? You have your own."
Well, hey, I like dragon and knight, and I need a sword. And you have a sword.
I'm not.
Like it all.
I'm not gonna give you a butter knife so you can use that.
What am I gonna do?
Look, if I give you a knife again, our mom's gonna get mad at me again.
Okay, that's not my fault. Just give me the knife.
But it'll be my problem, and I don't want to deal with it.
What else? You're not gonna get a butter knife.
I guess if you want to play Knights and Dragons, then I can go make like, I don't know, I can make you like a wooden sword later. Once Dad gets home, though.
If you don't hold up to that promise, you're turning on a dating better.
He looks at you. He's like, "Don't you dare! We both know she's going to beat my ass."
Okay. Youngest.
He kind of scoffs. He's like, "Fucking dick."
Mom's favorite.
But Riley comes up and he's like, "Oh, Dexter, some of your friends came by earlier. They're asking if you wanted to go outside to play. I don't know if they're out there right now, but they might be. Last I heard they were."
Can I go play with my friends?
She says, "You gotta finish your food first."
Roll to eat.
Riley says, "If you want to go play with them, I could take your food for later."
Riley said she'll take my food.
Your mom's like, "No, Riley, don't take his food again. He has to finish it."
What's up? You know I'm gonna get real hungry after I finish playing.
Riley looks at you, she gives you a wink, she's like, "She's not gonna know, don't worry." And she takes the plate away. And then she says, "Mom, he finished his food already." Woo! And he says, "If I find that plate somewhere around this house, I'm making both of you pay for that. Now, you can go ahead and play."
Woohoo! Yeah.
So, you're gonna want to go outside?
Yeah.
As you go outside, you see your hometown. There seems to be. This is the time of year where it's like no snow, so the grass is like really nice. There's a lot of flowers peering out, and on the dirt road, you see people passing by. But you also see kids that are passing around a soccer ball. One of them looks at you, is like, "Oh, Dexter's here!" One of them passes you the ball. You're like, "Go score! Go score!"
Yeah.
Wait, there's soccer in this world?
Yes, there is soccer in this world.
Fair.
Can I roll an athletics check?
Go ahead.
Bang her into the goal.
Go ahead.
Motherfucker, I got a 9.
You kick the ball and it hits like the post, but it like kind of goes. It's when it hits the post and it goes in, and then everyone's losing their mind, like, "Oh, oh!" You see some of the kids coming up, like grabbing you. Some of them are lifting you up. They're like huddling around you. Some kids are like a little upset because they just lost, but you know how kids be. But they're all like, "Oh, did you hear our fathers are coming back today?"
I did. Mine's got a gift.
Oh, lucky. Man, my dad never brings me anything from the cities.
What
do you think?
That?
Doubt it. What do you think the city is like?
I don't know, but one day I'll find out.
What do you want to be when you go out there? What do you want to do?
Well, judging by that awesome girl I just kissed.
Ooh, that's true. That's true. Some of them are nodding like, yeah, that makes sense. But they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna play around, and then we're thinking about going up on the mountain." You know, we were thinking we go up there, we go play hide and seek. You know, the usual.
Well, as long as we're back before dinner, because I have to finish my food before my mom finds out.
Again?
Yes, I did it again. Riley covered my ass, so I gotta help her.
One of the kids is like, "Man, you're lucky you got a sister like that. My sister always hits me."
Hit her back.
Man, she's like 20 feet taller than me. I don't want to fight that.
Go up. Good call. Or no, you know what? Even better. Grab a butter knife, stand on the chair, and slap it. So dominant.
That's a good idea. A lot of them are like real shocked by that. Like, yo, why did we never think of that?
They've never been like me.
Eventually, you guys are there playing, and you hear the voice of a grown man coming up.
Man.
And he says, "Oh, Dexter, I see you're out here. How's it going?" And you notice it to be your dad. He's come back.
Father!
I'm like, did you finish eating? And he gives you like a kind of look as if he's looking for anything if you're lying, because this is something that you normally do.
Yes. Can I roll a perception check? Or not perception. What's it?
Deception?
Deception. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll roll opposing perception.
I don't know.
He looks at you and he's like, well, as long as you finish your food.
Riley.
Now let's go ahead and head inside. I have a gift for you today.
Later, boys.
They all say, bye, Dexter. Here, one of them say, man, that guy's fucking lucky. And once you go inside with your dad, as you turn around after hearing the door close, the door, you see in front of you a rose. A rose. Can you give me a nature check or a history check?
Damn, dude, as a child, I sucked with some of these rolls. I got a 4.
You know about it, but you don't know much more. You know that this is a rose that people consider a bad omen. It is a rose that is where the petals are a blood crimson that is very much like sprouted out and open. And you've heard stories that whenever there is a blood rose or a rose of this color, there is tragedy that is going to come. And as you turn around to turn back to your house, you start to smell smoke. You turn around to your front door, which is wide open, and flames in the house with smoke fuming out from the front door. And all around you is all of a sudden a fire. Your town on fire. And there's, to you, this feels like this came out of nowhere. And you know that at the rate that this fire is at, it's impossible for it to have just been started now. You start to hear screams around you of people screaming in pain from getting burned alive. And above you, you hear flaps. There's of a large figure above you that soars. I'm going to turn off my noise suppression. But what do you do now? What do you do now? All around you is a fire, and above you there was a soaring creature. As you look at your hands now, you are an adult once again.
Pull my bow.
You still do not have your items.
Oh, I
with
don't
you.
have weapons? Oh, okay, I'm just a grown man without a weapon? Okay.
You're just a defenseless man.
I'm in my house, right?
You're at the foot of your house, like at your front door, and the door is open with smoke fuming out of there, and you see like that there is a fire inside.
No.
Okay. There, you start to hear people like screaming in agony, and a lot of them are. You hear them going, "Why, Dexter? Why have you done this to us?" And you hear the kids screaming in agony. I thought we were supposed to see the city.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Then the fire is snuffed. All around you is darkness. You see a familiar place where when you were unconscious, there was a pitch black plains, like a plain meadow, with dark, with like nighttime, with the moon hanging over you. It is the place that you saw when you were unconscious and you were speaking to your mother. And you hear your mother's final words once more. Say hello to Riley for me. And you wake up. You shoot up in a cold sweat with your just like gasping for air, just and you look around and you are in a very like fancy room. It's like a very nice big bed with like silk covers and bed sheets and stuff, with holes that go up with a fabric that like a curtain that kind of hangs over the bed over the sides. And directly in front of you is it's a desk, like drawers, with a ovular mirror on top. And to your right is all of your equipment, like your armor and your weapons, all of them right there. And to the left, like a little bit to the right of half of the wall, of like the halfway point of the wall, to the right a bit, is like an open window with a very thin curtain that's like flowing out, and you just hear the wind as it's like blowing in, and you hear your little dragon just at the foot of the bed, kind of a little bit below the bed, but on the past the bed, on like a little bench, cushion bench. He lifts his head up, he looks at you like concerned. He comes up to you. You hear like a little like low rumbles and like sort of purrs as he comes up to you and nuzzles into you. But now that you realize where you are, you remember that we are 1 year after what happened in the last session, after defeating the cultists.
Wait, a whole year?
Shit.
A whole year.
Did you just give us a fucking time skip?
I didn't get a wedding or anything.
The wedding hasn't happened yet. You guys are still working on the details of your wedding. But after you remember that after the cultists, you guys after you killed Jen and stopped the ritual orb, you guys just straight up passed out. Just fell down right where you were and knocked out for like a day. And then once you woke up, you guys were given an announcement to the whole kingdom. Like the king made an announcement that you guys were deemed the heroes of the kingdom, along with Soars being like the military hero. You guys were the heroes who stopped the cultists, and Soars was the one who rescued the citizens. And now, after all this time, there have been a lot of developments, especially in like magical artifacts, because of the city of Wingstone, which is the city that is on the way to Sextopolis, which is known as the floating city. Also known as a city that is very much advanced in enchantment magic. And so they have there was a person named Corvus, and for those that don't remember, Corvus is the person that made the request to retrieve an item from the Goblin Village or to burn it down. But due to his invention, there was a broadcast item that was created to be able to broadcast to the entire kingdom. And even now, only recently has it started to be used. This item has become essential to the kingdom now, as of throughout the year. And now the king wants to throw a sort of festival called the Heroes Festival to honor you guys and to kind of like mourn and celebrate the people who died during that event. And so that's where you guys are. The king invited you guys the day before to stay the day before at the castle in order to be ready for the next day. So tomorrow is the Heroes Festival, and this is the night before. What would you guys have done during your year?
I would This would we have to have stayed as a group?
You don't have to.
Alright.
What would you have done separately? You left?
Yeah, I left. And went to go to
Okay. I would say that during that whole time, after those words, you have been played. That same dream that you've had is a dream that you've had recurring throughout the year. What about you, Xilderth?
I think I just want to spend more time with the church, like getting more acclimated into it.
Okay. So, throughout your year, as you were getting more acclimated with the church, you have gotten to know a couple people, of which you've started to notice a little bit more corruption in the church.
No.
But you would usually there were many people that would try to stay towards like a righteous lifestyle and ideals. But there were also people that would vow for their own peace, their own comfort and lifestyle. Who do you think you would have stayed with more? Who do you think you would have gathered with more?
I probably would have tried to be more righteous, so stay with those people.
Okay. One of the people that you would have met would have been Father Mackerel.
Mackerel?
Mm-hmm. Like the fish. Like the fish. But he's not a fish person.
I was about to say.
But that's someone that you've gotten to know with during your year, I guess.
Dope.
And then Faye, what would you have done during your year away? Tired.
I would be definitely hanging out with Tammy and probably helping out with her business.
Yep. During that time, you guys have like talked a lot about your guys' wedding and what you guys want, but still haven't decided on a date yet.
Oh, I definitely sent letters to each of my 10 older sisters.
About it?
Yeah, just like I met. It's just like I met this really nice girl. Da, 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 da. And then just for like my favorite sibling, it's just like a really bad drawn middle finger.
You're like a stick finger one. Okay.
But at the bottom, it's written really tiny, like I miss you.
But now everyone has woken up. It is now the day of the Hero Festival, and you guys are all getting ready. There are people that have come to like help you guys prepare and get ready in case you guys need any like arrangements made like immediately in order to get ready. What are you guys doing right now?
Just standing on this. Just looking at it.
Are we already at the festival, or are we getting ready for it still?
So the current party members of Shadow Bane are still getting Do you guys think that you guys would take a long time to get ready, or do you think that you guys would get ready?
Oh, definitely.
Who would get? Faye would.
I feel like Faye would get ready, then get unready, just to get ready again. Because they get ready to do some time, or either they're gonna spend some time with Tammy. No,
Tammy, I need you to check on this button that I think is weird. Go back.
All right. So I'm assuming everyone's ready by this point. You guys meet at like the outside of the castle at the front door, and you are greeted by a friendly voice, someone that you guys have met and haven't seen in a year. He comes to you guys. Oh, guys, how you guys doing? And it's Source. You see him carrying like you see him carrying like a white box and a bag, and like, so how you guys feeling?
I'm surprised you were still alive, man. I thought you would have died a while ago.
Look, man, I was the one that rescued you guys. You guys passed out in the middle of a fire.
Hey, who's the one that finished the fight? Who's the one that took fucking Jen down?
Who's the one that would have died if I didn't rescue you from the fire?
Okay, alright. Just a big shot in the town, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Bring out this button again.
Like,
It's fake.
out. He just sees you guys walking away and he's like, well.
Like you would being dumb. I'm back.
But he's like, but today is a big day for you guys. Today is your guys' day. And so I wanted to congratulate you guys and bring you guys. And he opens up the box. Okay. And you see on there, it says the heroes, and it's like drawn on there like you see Dexter with his glasses. You see Cyrus. You see a cobalt on there, and you see a Dexter, like an elf on there. And he says, "This is for you guys."
What kind of cake?
Chocolate.
I don't eat chocolate, man. I'm sorry.
I'll take it.
When the hell did you get dressed?
Oh,
Get you.
And you see him.
one.
You left for like maybe a minute. How did it?
And Tammy can't walk for just a minute.
You see her come turning the corner over to you guys. You see her turn the corner, like holding onto the wall, limping.
All the dress is like just bundled up. Her hair's all frizzy. Makeup's running. I mean, come on, Faye. You could have at least made her look decent when you're done.
These people know.
No, they don't, and they don't need to.
I would have to agree. I'm gonna leave
I'll go
this
help
cake for
Tammy.
you guys.
In the room.
Oh,
No, Faye, enough, Faye. Because we've been waiting on you to get ready and unready and ready again multiple times. I'm sorry, Tammy. You don't even look conscious at this point. But Faye,
you see her in a haze. She is out of it.
So can we just move on and just take it out on the cake? I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know how many.
No, don't take it out on the cake. He turns the cake away.
Pushing on the cake.
What are we doing on the cake? What?
It's the cake.
Your cage is different. Hey, choice me, bro. Let's do it. And then fuck the discussion.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Fuck you, Force. Okay, let's go.
Standing there,
He's gonna carry Tammy.
shocked.
Yeah. And we're all just gonna walk away.
He's not coming out on stage with us. She's not going anywhere near us until she gets cleaned up.
Yeah, he's like,
She's unconscious.
yeah.
Clean her up, Faye.
she's gonna have to stay like below the podium where everyone else is. But
No.
he said he shows like in the bag there's like some cookies and he hands one over to Cyrus.
Can I steal that?
You want some cookies? He's like he's handing one to Cyrus. He looks over to you. You want one?
I just poke my head out.
We
Can I have
steal
one?
Cyrus's cookie.
You know what? Don't forget, we still did.
No.
No.
Okay, so what's on the agenda today? So I know this whole festival is booked and
Well, right now, in about a couple hours, probably like 2 hours, we're gonna have to go down there to the podium and we're gonna have to give our speech after the king.
is it one of us doing the speech or all of us?
Just one of you guys.
Right, Faye, actually.
But
No. I'm actually really good at these things, you know.
No.
Faye was rich. They should be good at it.
I've done many gatherings with my brother. Trust. I have more etiquette than you.
I trust him.
Fair enough, but I haven't
you see Source go. Source just does like that. Oh, but like silently looking away.
And I do a perception check to catch him doing that.
He's not like hiding it. So you just kind of look at him and see it do it off the like side of your eye, the corner of your eye.
Your head just snaps the stores.
Is that how you want to play this now?
Oh, fuck.
What do you want me to say? He's right.
I don't want you to do
He's
anything.
right.
Just shut
He
up.
was a rich person, not a noble, but he was rich. That's true, but he still had the experience.
Oh, I'm to lose my
Okay.
things now.
Alright. At least we're not like the Himbo over here behind us. Swords over there. Never had a thing to lose.
You didn't say anything.
I lost.
Sock you in the face.
I haven't lost anything. You see him like kind of get a little bit mad, and like you realize that my reason for being here was because I lost my sister.
Oh, I
Oh
forgot
shit!
about
Right.
that.
Are you forgetting what you said to us before you left? Before we left the
Oh,
call?
that's true. We didn't promise anything to him.
We promised it. But I figured you would have told him. Or did you just not take it?
I didn't care. Oh, did you look into it? Did you?
I have social issues.
And same, thank you. Ah.
How many other people were a part of your...
That feels code like for fucking my wife.
all beliefs?
He says, you see Source kind of go, look, I know what happened with my sister. After hearing
Did you just
to that, no, sorry, what about he goes, after what after hearing what
About to
happened,
say moonbeam, but I don't know.
he says, after hearing the Archmage from the cultists, I had to do my own research. And Now I'm trying to leave it behind. She is dead. But that is in the past now. At least I'm trying to leave it in the past. But that's not the only reason I wanted to talk to you guys. As I'm sure you probably haven't heard, but after Thrun steps down from head of military, he's already announced me to be second in line for head of military.
Well,
And so I want to start a fruitful endeavor with the so-called, with the heroes of the kingdom. And so I want to start to build a friendly relationship with you guys. I know with me and Swords, water and oil is not mixing. But if you guys need anything, you can be sure to ask, and I will try to help whatever way I can. But also, as currently I am the head of reconnaissance, so as someone who has dealt with reconnaissance a lot, I know just how important reconnaissance is. And there is a certain family in Terran who are known for druidic magic, and I was thinking maybe they can be of help. They especially want to have her go out and adventure so she can gain a sense of responsibility, and also so that she can see the world. Of course, she hates nobles, but they're hoping that maybe that will start to deteriorate as she goes out. So that's why they have asked me if we can have her join you guys. And he kind of gestures over to, like, past you guys, and he kind of like gestures Imenia to come over. Guys, this is Imenia. She's from a long line of druids in Taran. Very much respected by common folk there. And I want to ask if you guys are okay with letting her join.
So, you know, we already have a child as part of the group, but we want us to take it so he kind of acts like a child, is what I'm hearing. He doesn't like nobles and posh, considering one of our someone over here is technically a noble posh.
I thought Cyrus grew up already.
It's been a year.
He's still a child.
He's a child.
Nah, he kept saying how the goblins grow fast.
I feel like goblins at least grow like in 1 year, 2 years.
He's
Like,
so short with
one-
the mindset of a child.
1 human year is like 2 goblin years, I would say here.
Yeah. So he's like 60, 50.
I thought he was 10.
I don't know.
Oh,
Are we really
think so.
keeping track?
no, we're not.
I remember him like every now and again be like, okay, now I'm like kind of like 16 in goblin years. Now I'm like 17 or whatever.
Oh, I think he was on the older side. 'Cause I remember when I heard it, I was like, fuck, I'm shooting like a 10-year-old.
Well,
Why would you know
We
how
all
young?
been. We all been.
That was the
Well,
opposite
that's
for me.
good.
I'm like, oh shit, I was treating this child like an adult.
we'll ask him later.
To be fair though, Xilderth's
What?
not all there in the head, so it makes sense.
But he says, I know how it sounds, but she is still good at what she does.
Haven't done anything traumatic. So, is she really part of the group? I mean, let us hurt someone closer or like burn our house down. Something.
I'm right here. Fuck.
Welcome to the initiation. Okay.
I don't think it doesn't always have to be traumatic.
Trust me. I mean, if you want to tag along, by all means, tag along. But I'm gonna warn you right now. Some shit's
Want
gonna
to
go
tag
down.
along? You
Okay,
remember
but
a
also-
bull among you?
Okay, but also, does she
thanks.
need all her siblings?
I don't really know. It's been a year. I haven't seen you guys. Faye, you so normal. I know that whole thing with your family business and all that. I don't know if it's what talk about that. I would ask. I would ask Amy, but Amy doesn't really seem to recall an hour ago. So
I feel like Imenia would be giving Faye the stinkiest side eye you would ever imagine.
Would I ever notice it?
Yes, fucking obvious.
domestic side. I wouldn't do family side eye if I were to use this.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Let me see. I'm 5'11". I'm looking down at you. I'm not doing anything.
Your character's an inch taller than me in real life.
I have shades. You can't see.
No,
You're just looking up.
People can feel your immense stare.
It's like that
There's just
meme.
electricity going between us.
It's like that video, like with sunglasses, they can't see where you're looking. There's like their face up in their ass. Says, Soares comes up and like tries to separate you guys, like push you guys away. Like maybe don't try to kill your teammates. And he's kind of like looking over at Imenia and like, I know he's a noble, but try not to kill him. Or he's not a noble. He's just
worry
rich.
about him. I worry about him.
Hey, I suggested one of her siblings.
She is an only child.
Oh, damn.
No, this is fun.
I just like gritted teeth. I hold out a hand. Nice to meet you.
I shake his hand, but I make it like I'm like squeezing extra hard.
Are we about to roll a strength check right now?
Strength check.
You guys want to do?
Check right now.
He's kind of a
Alright.
barbarian. So.
Okay,
You know what?
let's go straight.
Let's run it. Run the game.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The rolling time roll a 2.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Strength.
A strength check. So it's like
Strength.
yeah.
Plus modifiers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Do you have
rolling
like
dice.
rage?
No.
It's a handshake.
Not all the newbies. Not on the newbies.
13 plus my
13.
modifier is 16.
All right.
Yeah, so
So, you Faye just feels like he just has his hand there, but Faye, you can feel Imenia just like gripping at your hand. Is that where it's like enough that it is painful, but it's enough where you can feel like a discomfort?
I'm just gonna like,
I just look at your nails. I'm like, nice pedicure.
I'm just gonna like peek from behind Faye and just wave.
Thanks, I did it myself.
Oh, no wonder it's so shitty.
Just said it was nice.
Tammy comes up to you, Faye, like, okay. Let's head down there. She kind of like starts pushing you down. Tammy finally recovered after all the fucking. She says she's just kind of like trying to drag you down the stairs. Let's go see what's down there. Come on, let's go.
Okay, I like
Oh
over here.
no.
My head's just following as I'm walking away. I'm like,
You trip.
Do I fall on top
No.
of Tabby? Or, oh.
No, you don't trip. You don't actually trip.
Mentally, you
I
do though.
lie.
It would be funny though. But you,
I wouldn't piss off first.
yeah, I've seen him cleave people in half.
I don't.
He looks at you.
Running down the hall.
Oh no.
He looks at you. He looks at you, Dexter, like a little concerned. Like, what do you mean when he's into it?
There was an incident I heard of. Where I got knocked. Well, I was knocked out, so I heard of it. Building burned down. Faye was doing something with a girl. Next thing you know, goes dead. That's all I got.
What the?
Look,
What the
man,
fuck?
You're gonna have to ask Phil, and I'm pretty sure Phil knows.
He looks over at Zoe and is like, I don't think I want to know. Actually,
All
I
right.
think I'm fine.
Point is, you don't fuck. I did it.
I would have to agree.
I appreciate it, but personally, I'm not inclined to listen to someone who called me a child.
I said act like a child. I'm shaking like a child.
There is a difference though.
How they? That brother did not even our child. We kind of just took him in after.
You know, it's more like he followed us, but you know.
I really don't want to hear it. Let's just say what's in the past is in the past.
Oh, you're gonna hear it with this group. All right. I guess.
Swords, let's out a loud.
Our pants.
Okay. Let's head down there to the podium. he hands you Dexter the cookies. Like, here, take this. I'll go put the cake away in somewhere where it won't get destroyed.
No.
Okay. Faye's taking that home, by the way.
The cake?
Guys.
The cake or the cookies?
Both.
Both, maybe. I mean, you might want to give another one to Cyrus over here.
You're like, oh. He hands one back to Cyrus. Cyrus like chomps away at it. Like goes through like a fucking piranha. Real quick.
Alright, come on, fellas. Let's go, guys.
Cyrus just hops on your shoulders. But you don't feel safe with Cyrus on your shoulders. Not at all.
Can I body flip him?
What do you mean body flip him?
What?
What do you mean body flip him?
You know, like when people, hold on. You know when like people jump on your back and they flip them over their shoulders? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I think that's it. Like that.
Fucking Fred Arch.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, roll athletics.
Oh, maybe some of the money. That's 11.
11. Cyrus is also gonna roll in athletics. He's gonna cling on to you even harder. It's a little harder for you to flip him off.
Oh, shit.
You see Cyrus flip you off. But you all head down the castle stairs to back onto let me go ahead and send this. Let me send you guys this. This is the map of the city. You guys are headed down to the castle stairs, at the foot of the castle stairs in the noble area. You see Soares as you guys are walking down, and he says, "This is probably going to be the most nerve-wracking announcement that I have ever done. Probably for you guys too. We are being broadcasted to the entire kingdom. So
They got TV up in this bitch.
let's try to present ourselves well." You walk out, you take your pants off.
Oh, that's not me. That's Faye. That's old Faye, actually.
How do you fit?
That's old Faye.
But now you're at the foot of the castle stairs in the noble area, where there's like a like sort of an elevated wooden platform with some stairs that go up, and on top there's like a stand and there are some seats. And as you go up, someone tells Tammy to wait down at the foot of the stairs. And as you get up there to take a seat, you see like what seems to be like fenced off areas with nobles sitting down under like shade with like some drinks, people bringing over some more drinks and snacks for them. And then over by like where that entrance is, by the wall, is and even another fence, but there's a lot more people standing up that are crowded, trying to like wave over and like that are excited upon seeing you guys get on stage. You can tell that they are the commoners of the capital.
I don't think I should be
I'm gonna do
standing
this
here.
pain. Proceed to smile and wave.
But upon sitting there for a little bit, you hear the fanfare. They're like horns blaring. You hear a lot more people losing their minds, and you hear someone come up with like a scroll. Announcing the royal family of Prince and Princess Bruce and Priscilla Phyllis, our beautiful and regal Queen Wilma Phyllis, and of course our great and honorable leader and sovereign King Dearmore Phyllis II. You hear even louder fanfare as you see a man and woman like kind of step up first and then take a seat, and then a beautiful woman stepping up like really very like fancy. You could tell that she's like very much noble, and takes a seat next to them. She looks older than the other two. And then up next is the king, wearing his crown and like a that like really smooth red cape, the robe behind him that kind of drags a bit, as some people are like lifting up behind as he walks up. And he comes up to the podium. Welcome to our new annual festivity, in order to mourn the events from the previous year. 1 year has passed since the evil cultists tried to uproot the peace and eradicate all the lives within this large, powerful, and beautiful kingdom. We have lost many lives in that tragedy, and I would like to have a moment of silence for those who've lost their lives. And you see everyone kind of like who have hats, like take off their hats, put it to their chest and look down. closing their eyes. You see the nobles that kind of like look down, but still holding like whatever drink they had in their hand. The prince and princess and the queen are sitting down looking down. And Source, who's sitting down like next to you guys, he also closes his eyes, looks down. We have lost many lives, many of which were our families, our friends, pets, comrades, compatriots, and our loved ones. Many we hold dear, and even now, those wounds are fresh. But just like all wounds, they shall heal, and they must. We must not live our lives in fear of something like that happening again. And now, there is no reason to fear similar events. We have lost many, but there were also many saved. It is thanks to those that have saved us, our heroes who have saved many of our lives, that we are here today, and that we may move on, and that we continue to evolve. And so, with our heads, with those here leading us, I want us to continue to move forward. As you know, our heroes go by the party name Shadow Bane. The ones who have defeated the evil cultist, putting their own lives at risk. And of course, our military hero and future military head, Soars, who rescued many citizens from harm's way. Without both, our kingdom would either not be here, or we would have suffered greater losses. I'm sure you all would like to hear our heroes and future military leader. So enough of this old man's blabbering. Let's hear it for our military hero and our heroes who defeated the evil cultist. Everyone goes crazy. A lot of people applauding, mostly from the commoners that they're applauding. And Source comes up. Thank you, King. And thank you all to the beautiful people of this kingdom. I'm happy to be here, that you are all here to celebrate our new heroes. And he kind of gestures over to you guys, and the lives, and he gestures over to the crowd who lived. As you know, I am second in line for the head of military, and once I become the head of military, I will make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. However, I did rescue many. I am not the true heroes. I am not the true hero of those events. That honor belongs to the members of Shadow Bane, Xilderth, Phukfays Cornelius, Dexter, and Cyrus. So let's give them a warm welcome. And a lot of people are applauding. The noble is just kind of sitting there, not really caring. But the commoners all are losing their minds and are excited about
smile and wave as they do.
I think Imenia would take a little step away from the party so they can have their spotlight, and she would be clapping along with all the common folk. And it has her back towards the nobles because she really doesn't want to see them.
So, who wants to give a little speech?
Was that Pedro?
Oh shoot, I forgot. I was supposed to be the one.
Yeah, yeah, the rich one, you know.
Yeah, the one that has the experience from like a common folk, huh?
Oh please, if you
I've
want
got
to shot
negative
at it, I won't get in the way of it.
Look, don't show that thing to anyone else in public. That's all I ask.
Okay, I'm loyal now that I'm engaged.
And gay?
Engaged.
Oh, wait, when's the date?
Source kind of comes over.
Like we're talking in space.
Source kind of like does that thing where it's like he's still kind of crouching down a little bit, kind of steps forward to you guys. Guys, someone has to give a speech. You're still on stage and the spotlight's on you guys. And he kind of goes back to sit down.
All right.
That would be the rich one.
Okay. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make that noise. For why the noise was made, just repeating the noise I heard.
Is there like a mic? Pedro?
Yeah, it's like a little orb.
Okay. I go up to the orb. Like,
The orb.
where even are we?
You're at the castle stairs. There are stands and like shade for the nobles, but then where you see like that
Nothing
little
for the
fence, the fence is like you see what like that small thinner wall is in the middle, or like the near the top,
Yeah. All right.
and that connecting the walls is a fence where the commoners are behind, and they're all like standing and kind of crowded.
We can only see the Fantasy Plus thing. We can't see the pictures.
All right.
I sent it to the chat.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. And I kind of look around the room. You know, my fellow party members. You know, random people out there. There's like one guy that's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you.
One person, one specific commenter, like in the middle, is using his shit like, yeah, yeah.
Yep, him. And stuff. And it's an honor to be a part of this celebration. You know, it is such a pleasure to share in the intensity of emotions filling this kingdom as we, who have now closed this chapter of our life story. You are probably wondering where the years have gone as you marvel at your sons and daughters' accomplishments. Doesn't seem that long ago when these, us, as young adults, we honor today. Guys, I'm reading off my graduation speech.
I figured. I was about to say, this is
Yeah, I was about to
it's been a
say.
year. It's been years.
I was like, young adults.
Tag out.
You see one girl that was in the front, like took off her top and like waving it around in the air. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's like that.
I'm looking at the sky. Oh,
He's engaged.
she gets it.
Security, can we deal with that real quick? Sorry.
One of the guards looks over, like kind of you see him like run. You hear the clank of the armor, clink, 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 clink. Like you see that awkward walk. See her grab.
You're getting dog-piled.
She gets fucking thrown.
It's like that scene from Shrek.
Like dragged over the fence and then thrown into the grass. Puts your thumb up for you.
Anyway, it was a very hard battle. There's ups and there's downs. We've lost countless amount of people that I didn't bother to know their names. So heartbreaking. But even so, we are still standing to this day. Because of us, you're so welcome. Now let's get this party started!
Oh,
no.
The commoners or the nobles, they look like kind of, they're giving like that disapproving look, like what the fuck. And the commoners are like going even more crazy, and then the king looks, if anyone's like looking at the king, he just kind of puts his head down and with his hand on his head, kind of face palming, and like
right.
What do you mean? We're celebrating.
You get some kids before we're even done.
No.
the king like comes up and he's like, thank you for those words. Now we have some stands available in the town center for any of the commoners that wish to celebrate. However, as always, the noble area will be closed off unless a permit is visible. So go ahead and enjoy the rest of your days and have a great Heroes Festival. And then he kind of like backs away from the stand. What was that, Crisis?
His voice still with us.
Yeah, he's still up there.
I'm gonna go up to him and like put a hand on his shoulder or something. I walk up behind him, and I'm like, you know how much I hate being in this part of town, right?
I know. But due to circumstances, this is where we must. You know the king doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Typical.
Royals and nobles will be royals and nobles.
I hear you. What now?
You can go ahead and join your new party members. I'm gonna have to head over directly to Dropin in order to start taking care of business. Because with Rune leaving pretty soon, I'm gonna have to pick up business pretty fast.
Okay.
Right now, we are extremely busy with matters I cannot discuss.
See. Well, I guess you're a big shot now.
Yep. Doesn't feel great though.
I just ask that you don't lose yourself, because I do know that you aren't like them.
I can just be in the bag popping champagne bottles.
I look over my shoulder at Ray or at Faye, and I'm just
Please call him Ray from now on.
No.
Hey, you want to piss him off? There you go.
I look over my shoulder at Faye, and I roll my eyes, and I walk away from the Soars.
Soars
party.
puts his hand on like your back and he says, "Try not to have too much fun with them. I know they can be a lot, but they are good people."
I don't really have anything to say back to that, so I just nod in acknowledgement and keep walking.
Glance back at me. Crowd surfing.
Faye has ran across the noble area to crowd surf over the commoners.
Yeah, baby.
Where's Tammy?
Tammy's just in the back, like at the bottom of the stairs, like I don't know how he does this. Look, he starts drinking and he has like powers. I don't know how he does this.
Go bring your man in.
Do you think I could run as fast as him?
In heels.
Him, something. He's like a fucking giant in this drunk.
I think
he's getting milk.
Look, who gave him alcohol?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think Imenia would have learned her lesson about Faye.
Oh Lord.
She's gonna yell out to her. She's gonna be like, "Hey, you, Ray or Faye, whatever it was. You mind getting back here, please?"
Alright. I'm like, hey everyone, can you just shuffle me over there? Like, cause I'm still riding the way, so they're all just.
They're still like pushing you over. You feel one
Yeah,
person
so
like get a handful of your ass.
I'm like, ooh. Watch your hands,
Hey, come on.
monsieur. I'm just shouting across now because I'm making it slowly towards you guys. I'm married! Whoever groped me!
Hey, don't touch the hunk of a man, guys. Bring him back over. We got other shit to do, and then, by all means, within his realm of possibility, to where it doesn't break his vows, go wild. But as of right now, we kind of need our high back. So bring him back. Please.
They just like
They're still
slowly
like
over.
they're still
Land at
like
my feet.
bringing him over. Dexter, can I have you roll a perception?
Son of a bitch! Why is it me?
Oh,
Nothing ever good happens with good.
R1 is perception.
Exactly what I mean.
A 6?
I got a 6.
Okay.
I know this is
Batman
flying.
game also says okay.
You're like paying attention to what's going on, but you feel like you feel like one set of eyes behind you that are like looking at you.
Do I have my weapons on me, by the way? Just asking.
No.
No?
I had a sort
I don't need my weapons to be armed.
You left your dragon.
You like to summon me, dragon.
No, because you never use him.
I'm right here.
Summon him, but you don't use the summon. And I have my blade creation, so
If
if I need to, I'll use a dagger. Create a dagger. Or an arrow.
but you turn around to the eyes and you just see the like princess just looking at you.
Oh. Is she cute?
She is beautiful. And she's just looking at you. From afar, you can't really tell. It just looks like she's just looking at you. And then it looks like it looks like she winks at you.
Ooh.
And then it steps down the platform. And she's the last one to step down from the platform as the rest of the royal family steps down.
Hey, so is there anything wrong with getting
Is there something wrong with getting with the royal family? Well, let me bring it like this. There is many to get wrong with the royal family.
There we go.
There are political involvements. Royal family are usually to be wed to a noble or someone from another kingdom in order to bring greater power. And overall, the fact that royals are very not for commoners.
Okay, but we're
Are you of royal
Babe's a lamb.
Are you of noble blood?
And I don't know. I forget my family kind of got slaughtered in front of me. Like I said, though, as I look at, I forgot. Sorry,
Imenia.
As I look at something, see, trauma. I go back and forth.
Imenia is just gonna like act surprised, like very mocking, like she's gonna bring her hands up, and, like shake them. But,
Oh, trauma.
You're gonna love That's good. So I'm gonna, before I go to a princess, I'm gonna like go to like block the swords like really close, like not like a whisper, but like just so we can have a one-on-one conversation about it.
Okay.
Swords, I got a question. Like two, since you're kind of going up in the world and you're like that head up in the military.
Yeah.
So one, there's since you've got all this pull in the military, can you like, I don't know, possibly pick up a legendary weapon or two for me? I mean, it's the least you can do since we have to, save the town. I mean, that'd be a pretty nice reward.
I'm all for
If-
for the gold.
Here's the issue.
This conversation.
Here's the issue with legendary weapons. Legendary weapons are, as you know, legendary. They're, as far as we know, some of them are of myth. Some of them probably don't even exist. The kingdom is not in possession of any legendary weapon. And right now, with current political tensions and current situations of which I am not at liberty to speak of right now, I am not able to pull certain departments and factions of the military to go out to look for someone. If you want, I can let you know if any reconnaissance finds anything of note or any information of one that you might be interested in.
And also, actually, this could be another question. Do we have access to all and any of the royal library? In terms of history, gods per se.
If you were to be a normal commoner, no. However, because you are heroes of the kingdom, I'm sure that they can give some sort of leeway to grant you some time in there.
Okay, last. So you can get word to and from any city.
Yes.
So I'm not going to tell you exactly what I've been doing over the past year, but I've been doing. So if you hear of anyone else doing survival from my town, mountain, I need to know. I don't care
It took
how
so
you
long.
get it to me, but I need to know. I trust you with this, and that's serious. If not, I will slit your throat or I'll get you. And in return,
I will let you know if I hear anything of anyone that survived from your hometown. A little bit of questions, so I know what to look for, though. Your hometown was Rinko, right? Okay. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for anyone like that. Or I'll try to put up some posters for any information.
No.
The posters? Okay.
All right, well that's it. I'm gonna go talk to the princess. You have
What?
trip back later.
Yeah, as you walk away, you see him kind of go into like a haze, like, what? he had like a whiplash from the conversation and what you just said.
Wait, what did he just say?
He was like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to a princess.
Later. Fuck off.
Alright, Dexter, let's go. Dexter's gonna die.
What?
Huh?
Zilly, we're going. Dexter's gonna die. Alright, you two. And I like kind of look at Imenia. Like, you, I guess you can come along.
Onward, only child.
Hey, don't forget Cyrus when you leave, guys. I'll meet up with you guys later.
Was
He'll
it
find
be
his
on your
own way.
back?
Ah, fuck. Can we pretend that he got
God.
Can we go? Can we pretend he got like a cookie or something? Just something to buy that stuff.
We'll say that like you guys pried him off of you before going on the stage so that he can
Scratch
sit down.
Back of your skin.
You have like red marks.
Oh. Anyway, yes, we're going. We're gonna go the opposite way, the catering, go about food and this stuff.
So you guys are gonna go to the town center.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go explain to Zilly that royal marriage is much more complicated, especially for the ones who want to keep it royal for a reason. I'm different.
We'll go with the Dexter. we'll follow
It's
Dexter
been
for right
Dexter.
I'm tired, Mark. It looks like we're doing.
I know, it's been Dexter.
That's a mini arc for me. All right, let's go.
All right, so Dexter, you catch up to Princess Priscilla Pillith.
No. No.
Princess
Keep it as this.
Princess Pillith. Or
There's
Princess
gotta be something
Priscilla.
wrong with her, John. In this case, it's her name.
You see her.
Priscilla Rerelease.
I mean, if you do a first name basis, at least your first name is pretty.
Yeah.
She sounds like the girl off of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know the bully girl is looks like a Priscilla. I guess we'll go to Priscilla.
So as you give me an investigation check, DC 5.
Investigation.
Like you need to hit a 5 or higher.
Oh,
higher.
DC is like the dice check. Perception or investigation, either one. So you see her kind of like getting to the top of the castle stairs.
Hey, princess, lady.
The stairs are very far
Ooh.
away.
Wrong title.
Like 50 steps up.
So she has her back to you. correct?
Yes.
How tight it is? I'm kidding. How far up is she from him?
Like 50 steps away.
Hey, hello, excuse me, princess. Is there?
So you run up. As you're running up, you're like getting tired as you go up. And she turns around as you like are about to catch up, and she's like, "Well, that's not a way to call a princess, is it?"
I don't care who the fuck you are. I'm never chasing that again. He's gonna get it.
She kind of like, you're like at the stairs, like lower than her, and she kind of leans forward to you. She, as you ran up, you see that like she is in like a she's like in a red dress that's like kind of puffy at the bottom.
Oh, I was thinking Roger Rabbit.
But now that she's turned around, you notice that she is much more beautiful than you were able to tell before.
I thought you were about to say ugly for a second.
First to name
out of all the women that you've seen in the kingdom, she is perhaps the most beautiful. And
Tammy.
she
Perception.
leans down to you. I think you would care after considering that I am the princess. So, if you have no further words, you can leave.
I caught you staring at me. What? Why would that?
Let's just say I know what I like.
I also, you know, I've never been into Victoria's family places.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say I've never been into women.
I'm kind of finished.
Unfortunately, I believe my father would lose his mind over inviting you over to the castle. The only times that I've heard that you guys have come to the castle was to bring a book to him. And although the book was important, I'm not really interested in his dealings. But I don't want my father to get upset. I already have to deal with that too much. But I do hear that my father's having a royal ball later tonight, so perhaps I'll see you guys there. She pulls out. Go ahead. She pulls out like a slip of paper from like her bra, hands it over to you, and she's like, "Invitation to the ball." As you grab it, she kind of leans forward, like next to your ear, and she's like, "Bring your best suit." And then she turns around after leaving you with the paper.
Okay. See you tonight, princess.
She like does like a backhand wave at you.
That's like, okay, yep.
And then we go back to the town center where everyone else is. So, what do you guys want to do at the town center? You guys look around and you see like a bunch of different stands. There are like food stands. There's a lot more food stands today than there normally are.
Imenia would be out making conversation with one of the commoners running the stands.
Putting on this fairgrounds music. So what is Imenia doing?
She's making conversation with one of the people at the stands.
Okay, so you approach and then they're like, "Oh, you want some food? What you want? We got some bread. We got some stuff you want to take home to like make some food. What else? What else would you like?" We don't speak of that.
It's hard DMing.
What kind of food you looking
That's
for?
how you're about to bring out some like Mexican food.
Actually, food does pretty nice, but I was wondering, could tell me about the city. I'm just a little town girl, so kind of.
Oh, so you're new to the capital.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the capital. I hope the capital is to your liking. But capital is where a lot gathers. We have large of assortment of different goods. Today there's a lot of food. You know, festival. People want to eat. People want to drink. There's a lot of taverns opening up today. So, if you would like to go get some food, I would recommend the best place being probably going to Goggles Tavern. Goggles Tavern is always nice. My favorite by far.
Sorry, what was that again?
It was called Galdo.
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 Galdo. Okay.
Yeah. And then right across is an inn. So if you need to go stop by after drinking too much, it's right there.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to relay that to my friends.
All right. Do you want some bread?
Yeah. How much?
That's just about. I'll say about. We'll go 1 gold.
1 gold. Okay. You have yourself a deal.
Also, for reference, we just use gold because we are too lazy to use all of like copper, electrum, all of that shit. And so he takes the gold and packs like a nice like bread. You see that as he like puts it into a bag, it's like already like really puffy and like soft. There you go.
Yippee! I don't say that in character. Imenia thanks him, and then she walks back over to the party. She holds up the bread and is like, "Hey, I met this really nice stand owner. I paid for some bread, and He recommended a tavern nearby. Are you guys interested?
Actually, I will probably. Yeah, I'm actually quite interested, yes.
Not bad.
Now.
He's answering him real silly.
Oh, you're right!
That's why I was asking. I was like, it's nice. You going? I mean, all me good.
Okay.
I wanted to see if there was any specific food from home. I'm kind of feeling homesick.
Where are you from, by the way?
Oh, Sextopolis.
If you can give me a history check.
Me?
Crisis.
Oh, okay.
Let me figure out that. Okay. Fuck. Wrong tab. History. I roll a 7.
You know just about like the same thing that everyone knows about Sextopolis. Sextopolis is a crime-riddled city that is essentially unsafe to be in at this point. And most connections to that city has been cut off. The only real way there is from Wingstone.
God. Well, let's ask around for some Sextopolis food.
Oh, there's a special thing my family usually eats. There's either moon pie or moon jam, based on named after our connection to the goddess of death. But we also embrace the night.
Oh, that's very nice. I feel like Imenia would feel like she thinks like the ice is kind of melting, and so like she gives fucking Faye a reluctant smile, and she's like acting all polite.
We're just both like looking opposite directions now, like.
What do we do now? It's like awkward silence.
Is Tammy here?
Tammy is like holding your hand. She's just like looking around and like all the pretty flags are like hanging over the stands, all the pretty decorations.
Oh, right. Tammy, this Phukfays actually remember. Can I roll history to actually see if he would remember? Imenia's name. Like,
I'll just let you decide.
okay, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna roll it myself just to see. I'm gonna have like a DC in my head. On that one, I don't remember nothing. Tell me this is. Anyway, a friend of swords.
I am fucking back.
Welcome back.
I'm just like stuttering. I'm like, this is Sora's friend, and I'm just like point to Imenia, like that one right there.
She looks over at Imenia and is like, "Ooh, nice to meet you." And she puts her hand out to like shake your hand.
I reach out and shake his hand. And I have no previous knowledge of tech, so I'm just treating her like a normal common person.
She's like, "You're very pretty."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You said last night I was your pretty little boy.
Look, just because she's pretty doesn't mean you're not my pretty little boy, okay?
I put my hand over my mouth, covering a smile. I lean over to Tammy and I'm like, you have that guy around your finger.
she goes.
You have him whipped.
she whispers back. Don't worry about it. If he gives you any problems, just let me know.
I appreciate it. Can I make a perception check to see if there's any like moon eyes in the stands?
You can give me perception or investigation. If you're doing it from where you are, then I'll say perception. If you're walking around, then I'll say investigation.
Could I do the health action since I also want to look for some moon pirates gem?
Sure.
I do that.
So you would just get advantage on your roll.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate. So, okay, with advantage, I get a 20, not nat.
29. As you walk around, you don't really see any moon pies. You find a bunch of different pies though, like pecan, raspberry, apple, banana.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep listing pies.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah, same. Just kind of abruptly ended.
So I relayed that to Faye. I'm not seeing any moon pies around, but I think our next bet is just going to Galdo's.
That name sounds familiar.
Ooh. I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well. What's happening right now?
So I just rolled a 20, I got a 20 on investigation, and there's no moon pies around. And so I go up to you and I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's anything around from Sextopolis. So I think our next bet is just going to Galdo's.
I'm really sad.
Imenia is gonna like hesitantly walk over to him and just like give him a very awkward pat on the shoulder. So did the stand guy give me directions to this tavern, or did he just tell me that it existed?
He gave you directions, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna motion to Tammy, Faye, and Xilderth to be like, hey guys, follow me. I know where I'm going.
By this point, Dexter would have joined you guys, but
Okay.
I don't think he's here yet. So we'll just say he's with you guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, you guys walk over to Galdo, and you see to the left, across the street from Galdo, is like you see it's called Pier's Inn, like PYR, Pier's Inn, and then Galdo's is across the street. and like a nice place, and like 2 floors with like the lights already on as the sun is like starting to come down. And you hear like a lot of cheerful people in there.
I think Imenia is going to be the first to go in, just because she likes the sound of so many people having fun when that happens. And is there anything like that stands out to her?
As you go in, you open the door, you see a bunch of tables, like the standalone tables, and you see a bunch of booths and some stairs that go up, and a bar in the corner with like a muscular woman that's like cleaning the inside of cups.
Hello, sailor.
But everyone also sees that as they walk in as well.
Oh.
I'm gonna scurry over to the muscular dishwasher woman.
Okay.
Valid.
I just look at Tammy. Where's she running off to?
Tammy points over to the woman and is like, think to her. She asks you like, you think she might be into girls?
I look at the hard eyes. I'm like, you think?
Got a hunch.
I think it might be a possibility. Just a guess.
Take a wild guess.
But you walk over, and the lady's like cleaning the cups. She's like, "Hiya, how can I help you?"
Is she like behind a bar or something?
Yeah, she's behind the bar.
Okay. Imenia, is it like a, how tall is the bar?
The bar goes up to like your chest.
Okay.
There are like stool seats.
Imenia is gonna walk over and pull around a stool. She's gonna sit down on it and then like kind of like lean forward on the bar with like her elbows like holding her face up.
I forgot to mention that to this lady, the bar table goes up to like her hips.
Oh.
So you see like her full upper body. She is a tall woman.
So yeah, she's just making herself look all pretty for this woman, and she's like, "Hey, I heard some things about this tavern. It seemed like a good place to come and stuff."
Oh, jokes. I don't know so many people were talking about us.
I mean, I can see why now. So, what do you have?
We just got the regular. We got some like stews. We got some different types of meats. We can get you some steaks, some drumsticks, or my personal favorite. we can get like a meat stew and like the drum leg, like in the stews.
always hits the spot with some good fresh ale. Ooh.
That sounds like a meal for a really big guy.
It sounded so good.
I turn over to Faye and Tammy and Xilderth, and are they in earshot of all this?
They're not. They're still like at the front.
Okay, I'm gonna wave them over.
She's waving.
I'm gonna wave back.
No, I'm not waving at you guys. I'm waving you over to come here, please.
Oh, I'll be back. And I kind of like leave Tammy, like, there. I'll walk over.
Tammy's just at the front of the tavern, like, I'm gonna go with you. Why would I? As you're walking off,
Are we outside or in?
you're indoor, but at the front door. So as you walk away, she's just walking behind you. Like, why would I stay at the front of the door? I want to take a seat too.
We're gonna take like a little too long to notice up below, and just like follow behind.
As I'm waiting for them to make their way to me and
Also, John, as a heads up, you're also with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
as I'm waiting for them to make their way to me, I whip out my bread.
Oh.
Not my God. And I break off a piece, and I hold it out to her, and I'm like, "You want it?"
Ooh. Do you want me to put in like some food? I can make you a sandwich. This can make a real nice sandwich. It's real soft too.
I mean, I was just thinking you could have it as a treat for yourself.
Oh, for me?
If you want a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah.
but then you came here to eat, didn't you?
I mean,
And you invited your friends. Hi, guys. And she waves over to you guys.
We'll wave back again.
Charm.
She says, here, how about this? I'll make you a sandwich using the bread. And I'll say at a quarter of the price. Since the bread's already taken care of.
okay.
And she said, alright. And for you guys, what do you guys want to eat? As I said to your friend, we got, the usuals. We got some stews. We got some meats, steaks,
Meat.
drum legs. If you want to know, my personal favorite is like a meat stew with some vegetables, like creamy stew with meat chunks in there and a drum leg in.
I want that. I want whatever you said. I don't know what you said, but I want that.
All right, I have that coming up.
I'm just gonna look at the lady and be like, surprise me.
She gives you a knuckle sandwich.
How about we give you some? How about we give you some like steak with some vegetables?
Yes, that sounds nice.
All right. Chicken.
Y'all have nuggets?
Can I get? Yeah. Steak. All right. Do you also want some vegetables or like mashed potatoes with that? All right. You guys want some ale? Ale always goes great with some
Yes.
meat. Yeah.
There's
One.
we have to go to later today. I suggest not getting drunk here.
Aww.
Stay.
Hi.
The moment,
Correctly.
Before he goes fucking crowd surfing again.
the moment the lady said ale, Tammy's like, no alcohol for us. And she puts her hand on Faye.
I'm just gonna
On
look sad,
us.
like, aw.
No for us. Them, they're fine, but not me or the big guy here. And she taps on Faye.
Yes, dear. But Tammy, I
No,
want my look
no,
better than
but
Dexter.
you had champagne and you were crowd surfing already.
Okay, but I wasn't even drunk. That was just me.
I remember the last time you drank, we had to chase you down. Me and all the girls had to chase you down. We found you naked in the forest, looking for the beast that had us stuck there.
Drunk during that?
No,
No, this is during the
I
year.
don't recall.
You were drunk.
I don't remember.
You had an interesting year there.
Okay, but can I have a cup of milk? At least.
Okay, we'll take 2 cup of milks.
And a cute story.
I was about to say McDonald's.
She-
And a medieval kid's toy.
Stop. Your hands are too big for a dagger. Just leave it alone.
No, you never seen like Shrek where like
the lady's like, all right,
it's a huge
I'll get you a kid's toy. She brings over like a small wooden figure that like you push a button and like the arms come out.
The rock'em sock'em robots section.
Yeah. But it's made out of wood. And she's like, all right,
playing with it.
I'll get you guys your food and your drinks. She comes over to Imenia and like, I don't think you ever told me what kind of drink you want. What would you like to drink?
Oh, I think I'll just have butter and I'll have really
All right. And then you see her like start pouring out the drinks first, and then she goes out into the back, and you hear like pans clattering and a bunch of plates. And she comes back, hands out you guys the drinks, and then she goes to the back to start cooking the rest of the food.
Who's the closest person to me right now?
Who is the closest person to you? How did you guys sit down?
I'm gonna take the inside seat.
Well, you guys are sitting at the bar table, so like so it's like in a line.
I sat down first, so I probably got one of the ends.
Okay.
I'll be the last one. So either in the middle or like at the end of the day.
Okay. I'll say Xilderth is between you and Faye, and Tammy's next between Dexter and Faye.
Who is you in this?
Between Imenia and Faye.
I am the separation between this story.
A small kobold.
Hey,
Tiny kobold.
we're getting chill, all right. We're getting there.
You're getting chill already. This is way faster than fucking Cyrus.
I'm gonna turn to Xilderth and I'm gonna be like, "Did you see how hot she was?"
I'm just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but like just kind of like the no thoughts and empty look in my face, just ooh.
This bar comes up to my chest. It went up to her waist. God damn, she's fucking tall.
I'm just gonna like look at the the bar lady. Just be like, I see you.
This just sounds like you get hurt. And then I'm gonna lean forward and look past Xilderth and Faye, and I'll be like, she's even taller than you. God damn.
So that's your type.
Shut up.
Why not invite her to a drink, just you and her? On her break.
I'm supposed to be looking after you guys.
Oh, please. We're heroes of the kingdom. We'll be fine.
We defeated a cult.
Physically, not physically.
Alright. Just like put down your cup. And there it is. Bratty.
Shut up. Talk to your wife.
Yeah, where'd that goblin go?
Son of a bitch. Nobody kept an eye on him. You know what? He'll show up eventually.
He'll be fine.
As you say that, you see a stick appear, like, get thrown in front of you. That just says pipe bomb.
I don't know about this.
You know, to the audience just watching this for the first time, that's such a confusing statement.
A signature move.
But she ends up coming back. She comes out, gives Imenia her sandwich first, and then the steak, and the Dexter steak. And then she gives you, Faye, your big ass bowl. She makes a second trip. Big bowl with the chicken leg, with the drumstick just dunked in there, just soaking in there.
I have 2 spoons, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm obviously sharing with Tammy.
Hey, speaking of sharing,
Tammy takes like a larger shape. So like she's become like bigger, so she can like hold all this food.
Darling, you can eat whatever, how much you need.
We're gonna have to finish all of this. If we're paying for this, we gotta finish it. We gotta make our money's worth.
Is that a challenge?
She gives you like some like seductive eyes, like, do you want it to be a challenge?
seductive.
You're so going down.
I don't want to know what these weirdos are into.
I'm gonna start eating fast.
She like starts digging in as well, right next to you.
Because we're on the same bowl. We're just...
Yeah.
I'm using Xilderth as a splash shield.
Just have like an awkward look at my face.
So the stew is like getting off the bowl. Someone gets on the lady. Oh, they are very.
I just wipe it off. You eating that?
You lick it off.
You lick it off the lady?
Off of Dexter.
It's like, you eating that?
I'm gonna. I see some gets on the lady, and I'm like, hey, let me get that for you, but I can't quite reach over the bar. So I'm just like, awkwardly like holding a napkin out.
she laughs a bit and she's like, thank you. She grabs the napkin and she wipes it off. I appreciate it.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Darla.
They were asking Bart. I'm like, that's really fair.
Another white name.
Imenia can look past it.
I can fix her.
She tells you her name's Darla and she's like, what's your name?
I'm Imenia.
That's a pretty name, Imenia.
It's a lot of stutters.
Oh,
She goes, are you new to town?
Very. I'm supposed to be, I guess, babysitting these 5, 4, 5.
You just
You're Tammy.
fucking crazy
like-
Dave talking.
Tammy's just like stops for a second and starts hitting her chest. And then she goes back.
Oh my god. I look at the Darla and I'm like, as you can see, it's not going very well, but
They do seem like a handful.
they'll be okay.
Anyways. But, so then what are you guys doing here?
You know, just kind of we got a ball to go to later.
Ooh.
I think
fancy.
honestly, looking at
ball?
the invitation, yeah, what a room. But I'm sorry, Miss. Oh, nobles are too good for this world. If
That's
you don't
the actual-
want to go, you don't have to.
You just oh my god. You're trying to fuck.
What?
You are trying to fuck.
Who?
I don't know who, but someone at the castle.
Now, this invitation says there plus you're available to request. But I only got one invitation, but the way it was described as an invitation was taller. So I'm assuming by being smart, we all got a plus one. So bartender, would you like to be our plus one to this lovely lady over here? It doesn't seem
She says, oh, no, I'm honestly, I appreciate the gesture, but I can't go I can't go to a ball.
no,
And then she,
no.
you see her put her arms up, like, the royals, nobles would not like the sight of a muscular woman like me.
They don't like the sight of us.
I'm like leaning over the bar and like looking at Dexter, and I'm like doing that thing where you're trying to shush someone but being obvious about it. I'm like,
Dexter, give me a persuasion check.
Oh, baby, please. Best roll of the night. It's a 3.
She says, honestly, it is such a kind gesture that you would even think about me, but I'm fine. I gotta close up shop anyways.
That's a lifetime opportunity right here, just popping up. Oh, well.
I know.
I look relieved, but also I'm kind of bummed out. Hell, wingman.
My bad, I didn't get a better roll on persuasion. My fault, at least I try.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the bartender, Loopy, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
But, I mean, when do you get off?
At about like, at about 2, like 2 in the morning.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, we could set up some drinks, like you and me at some point, right? I mean, just not 2, 'cause I'm not a sociopath. Shut up.
Oh shit, I said that all out.
Sure. That sounds fun.
I'm gonna like turn around in my bar stool, like I'll chill as fuck, but I'm gonna do that thing where like you like raise your fist up in the air and then you bring it down. Yeah.
She doesn't see it because she turned around.
So I take it you're not going to the ball with us?
No, I had to stay here late. And then there are already some drunks over there. You see some guy, two people like screaming and like dancing, like shoulder, like arms around each other. And they're probably gonna be here a while.
I do appreciate the work ethic. It's good for you.
Thank you.
Hey, Dexter. When is this ball happening?
Later. You know what? I'll pass it down the line. And because you're not part of the group, just show them that invitation. If you want to bring a lovely bartender, by all means.
I kind of face Paul at his comment about the bartender, but I nod and I just kind of I'm just chilling. I got myself a date. I'm chilling.
All right. So you guys end up finishing your food. Tammy and Faye are kind of leaning on each other full.
Wait, but who finished first? I need to know.
Roll for it.
Give me give me a
Endurance.
There's no such thing.
fuck, who would it be? I'll say a sleight of hand.
Oh?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Religion.
22.
You finish first. She called it quits like earlier than you.
That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
We're leaning on each other. I'm just like, I don't know about you, but Ben sounds nice.
She's like, yeah, it does.
I feel bloated.
She has like that like burp where it feels like you're about to like throw up the food.
I'm like, oh, no. I'm just like patting her back, like slightly. Like, come on, champ. I'm gonna like kind of pick up Tammy and then kind of like bow to the rest of everybody and be like, we're gonna head to bed early.
Oh, you're not going out?
I have a wife to take care of.
She goes, huh.
No. I'll join later.
And I can... Good night.
She says, good night.
No, don't speak, you're gonna... Oh! Breathe through your nose. Okay, now I'm off. I'm walking away now.
Alright.
Speed walking, if you will.
You walk out. We're gonna follow Tired for a bit.
Oh.
You walk out and you hear a carriage going through the main street. You hear like many carriages, wagons and stuff, but you hear specifically like a horse-drawn carriage being led through the street. But you are like kind of, well, you're not on the main street. You're like kind of next to it. The main street that goes like down the middle. But you hear like the carriage stop, and then you hear a woman scream. It is like a screech. Give me an insight check.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna be framed for murder again?
Oh, yeah. Wait, what do you mean frame?
You can tell that this is
what I'm
21.
thinking of.
You can tell it is a scream of excitement. She screams, comes over, running. You hear footsteps that get faster, and you hear them coming right at you. No, it is footsteps.
Oh.
Give me a con save with disadvantage. Or no, dex or strength. Strength save with disadvantage.
Yo. A 9.
9. She runs over, kind of tackles you, and you all three of you fall to the ground. And then you hear Tammy, oh.
No, keep me dead, honey.
You hear this person in utter excitement. Oh my god, Faye, it's been so long.
Oh god, get off me! I don't know you.
You recognize her to be your sister, Manamune.
No way!
And we're gonna end off the session there. That is the first episode.
Technically of season 2, where season 1 does not exist.
I'll try to do this like every 2 weeks. Like every 2 weeks uploading. And we'll have the session every 2 weeks as well. But let's go ahead and say bye. Bye.
America.
Bye.